Crypto has failed us. Crypto is bad luck. Crypto needs to be banned. Crypto has unleashed a torrent of harm. Crypto will go to zero soon. We hear people say these things almost every day, but why is no one saying crypto is volatile? It won't always swing in your favor. Regardless of these sentiments, the crypto bull season is here and we're ready to move. But will you hop in? If there is one critic left unmoved by the significant Bitcoin revivals that we have been experiencing before the huge dips, it is the legendary investor Warren Buffett. The billionaire and CEO of Berkshire Hathaway has always expressed his contempt for cryptocurrency. It is simply a gamble. It doesn't have any intrinsic value in resources. It doesn't have any value, he told CNBC in an interview. He added, but that doesn't stop people from wanting to play the roulette wheel. That wasn't the first time the Oracle of Omaha, as he is nicknamed, has spoken harshly about Bitcoin. Last year, Buffett and his right-hand man, Charlie Munger, thrashed Bitcoin at Berkshire Hathaway's annual meeting. It was a mess. If you tell me you own all the Bitcoin in the world and you offered it to me for $25, I wouldn't take it, because what would I do with it? Is it going to do anything if I try to get rid of it? Why should I buy some Bitcoin? Buffett said. He even reiterated that the world's first cryptocurrency is probably rat poison squared. According to him, whether it goes up and down in the next year or in 5 or 10 years, I don't know. But the one thing I'm pretty sure of is that it doesn't produce anything. It's got a magic to it, and people have attached magic to lots of things. In February, his right-hand man had asked the US to follow China's example by simply banning cryptocurrencies. In the US, in recent years, privately owned companies have issued thousands of new cryptocurrencies, both large and small, and these have later become publicly traded without any governmental pre-approval of disclosures. Munger wrote an op-ed published in the Wall Street Journal on February 2nd. In some cases, a block of cryptocurrency has been sold to a promoter for almost nothing, after which the public buys in at a much higher price without fully understanding the pre-dilution in favor of the promoter, he added, lamenting. Munger calls it wild and woolly capitalism, as he harks back to a phrase attributed to Mark Twain, "A mine is a hole in the ground with a liar on top." There was a time when he delivered a murderous blow to cryptocurrencies, stating, "A cryptocurrency is not a currency, not a commodity, and not a security. Instead, it's a gambling contract with a nearly 100% edge for the house, entered into a country where gambling contracts are traditionally regulated only by states that compete in laxity." However, you can't believe what just happened. Recently, it's been discovered that Warren Buffett is now getting richer with crypto. Yes, you're just as shocked as we are. So crypto is a sweet deal even for Warren Buffett. This could pass as a good story. Buffett has reportedly added millions to his fortune by investing in Nubank, a Brazil-based digital bank that facilitates crypto trading. According to his reports, before flexing its initial public offering in 2021, Berkshire Hathaway, the holding company of Warren Buffett, had funneled $500 million into Nubank. Since then, Berkshire Hathaway has directed an additional $250 million towards the Brazilian digital bank. Berkshire Hathaway's total investment of $750 million in Nubank is currently valued at about $840 million. This suggests that Warren Buffett's indirect bet on Bitcoin has paid off, thus making the billionaire even richer. Now, Warren Buffett has been caught in a thick wind of change. Earlier this year, Nubank further reinforced its position in the crypto industry by launching its altcoin, Nucoin. The launch had turned out to be a financial bonanza for this Brazilian-based digital bank, with its stock price surging by more than 100% in this year, leapfrogging other elephantine stocks in Buffett's portfolio, including that of Amazon, Apple, and Coca-Cola, among others. This unexpected development has not only skyrocketed Buffett into digital assets market, but it also represents a key inflection point for the traditional finance and crypto. While Buffett's disdain for Bitcoin is not strange, with the billionaire's recent likening to rat poison squared, even the hardline critics would have to agree that the fate of the global economy is inadvertently tied to crypto. Crypto is yet to have its coming-of-age moment, but it has penetrated almost all key sectors in the short span that it has been around. Plus, venture capitalists have been investing billions in the blockchain gaming industry each year, while heavyweight traditional banks continue to hold millions in crypto. Crypto is winning. The astonishing changes in conviction show that while crypto is still in its infancy, the effects of Bitcoin and other crypto tokens on the economy cannot be ignored. But the big gist is that the upcoming bull run is going to shine an intense spotlight on it. Recently, a closely followed crypto strategist said that it's only a matter of time before Bitcoin revisits its all-time high. This expert is pseudonymous analysis altcoin Sherpa, who told his followers on the social media platform X that Bitcoin will eventually soar and work its way back up to an all-time high of around $69,000. He said, "Don't get lost in the lower time frame charts and all of the noise. Bitcoin at all-time high is inevitable. Don't fight it." Also, in a published note, Standard Chartered stated that Bitcoin's value could jump to as much as $100,000 by the end of 2024. In the note, Standard Chartered analyst Jeff Kendrick explained that the collapse of the Silicon Valley Bank and other mid-tier US lenders has solidified the case for Bitcoin as a decentralized, trustless, and scarce digital asset. "We see the potential for Bitcoin to reach the $100,000 level by the end of 2024 as we believe the much-touted crypto winter is finally over," Kendrick noted in a report titled "Bitcoin Pathway to the USD $100,000 level." He added that the current stress in the traditional banking sector is highly conducive to Bitcoin's performance and validates the original premise for Bitcoin as a decentralized, trustless, and scarce digital asset. Kendrick said, "Given these advantages, we think that Bitcoin shares a total digital asset market cap could move to the 50 to 60% range in the next few months from around 45% currently." The woes of Circle's USD coin and other so-called stablecoins, which aim to achieve a one-to-one peg to the US dollar, have also benefited Bitcoin, as explained by Kendrick. USDC lost its peg to the dollar after its issuer Circle revealed exposure to SVB. The coin has since regained its $1 value, but its total market value has fallen to $30.7 billion from more than $43 billion since March 10th when the bank was placed in a receivership by the US government. This, coupled with the stabilization of risk assets and speculation that the Federal Reserve will ease monetary tightening further, hence the pathway to USD $100,000 level, is becoming clearer. There is so much support for Bitcoin, thus making it easy for investors to join in the next bull run. Proponents of Bitcoin maintain that digital currency is an asset worth diversifying into seasons of economic distress. According to the theory, Bitcoin has a limited supply of 21 million Bitcoins, meaning it should appreciate as demand for alternative assets to avoid the effects of high inflation. Bitcoin failed that test last year when it plunged 65%, marking the second worst year for Bitcoin of all time, amid a turbulent backdrop of multi-billion-dollar flameouts such as FTX and Terra, and also regulatory clampdowns. More recently, the token has been climbing, suggesting a recovery may be on the horizon. Bitcoin is up 66% since the start of the year, though it has fallen sharply below $30,000. In anticipation of the bull season, Blockware Solutions' latest report posits that post the impending halving, Bitcoin's price might catapult, marking an astounding 1,250% increase from current levels. According to historical data, the report emphasizes that Bitcoin halvings have consistently spurred bullish tides for its price. Who knows, the impending dip in mining wars, coupled with a dwindling supply on exchanges, might set the stage for an unprecedented price surge, even outpacing prior halving cycles. However, it's not everyone who believes in this possibility. For example, popular cryptocurrency analyst Nicholas Merton, known as Data Dash on YouTube, remains skeptical of Bitcoin's near-term prospects despite optimism around the upcoming halving and the potential approval of a Bitcoin ETF. So, are his reasons valid? In a YouTube video, Merton discussed his views on the prospects of Bitcoin, stating 3 key reasons why he believed that Bitcoin is unlikely to start a new bull market anytime soon. He addressed the anticipation surrounding an SEC-approved Bitcoin ETF, and in contrast to popular belief, Merton suggests that it may not generate as much new demand as people expect. As evidence for his claims, he mentioned the continued discount on grayscale Bitcoin trusts. This suggests that institutional demand might remain subdued even if an ETF does become available. Also, Merton brought up the impacts of Bitcoin's halving events and claimed that its influence is waning over time. In his analysis, the reduction in new supply resulting from the upcoming halving will be relatively unimportant when compared to Bitcoin's market cap. This is in sharp contrast with notable effects of past halvings. Overall, Merton sees Bitcoin remaining range-bound and failing to reach new all-time highs over the next year, thus advising investors to have patience and wait for clearer signs of a bottom before building large crypto positions. Well, we are indeed hopeful, but time has a key role to play here. Only time will tell whether our excitement about a bull run was worth it after all. But that's going to do it for today's video. Make sure you click on the subscribe notification buttons, and we'll see you in the next video.